welcome to another episode. Now this week, because I've just been to a wedding, we just had the Brexit thing with the referendum, and I've just had a council meeting, so I haven't had a huge amount of time to put something together for you today. I was going to just do it's like a quiz game. Do you want this choice or do you want that choice? That kind of thing. I was just going to do that. But then this happened last night in the council chamber, and I thought I had to show you that. So there you are. Apparently, the Labour Party's members support Jeremy Corbyn, even though his MPs don't. So, oh my goodness, we are in for some weird times in this country. Oh my goodness. I have this feeling he's going to win a leadership battle when it goes to the members. So, it's very interesting times. I really honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I think he needs to go. Because this country needs an opposition. We can't just have the ruling party without a proper, stable opposition. Otherwise, what's the point? We then don't have a proper democracy in this country. We just have a group of people who can do what they want. So I honestly think he should leave because we need a strong leader for the opposition. So we've actually got an opposition party. But I have a feeling that he's going to stay because he can win. But anyway, that's politics aside, because I know how many people who watch this don't agree with my politics and actually kind of like that guy. And that's fair enough. You're welcome to your own opinions, but I think from my point of view, it's not the right thing. But anyway, let's get straight to this little piece I did. It's basically, I went to a website and it's got this thing. You can have this, but you get that as well. Do you push the button to get it? And it's been all the rage. A lot of people are doing this, so I thought, well, I'll give it a try, see what the fuss is about, and this is the result I got. Hi, and welcome to another episode. Today I decided that we'd do this little web game that's going around and doing the rounds on YouTube and other places at the moment called Will You Press the Button? Basically, it's you get a moral choice, and do you press the button, do you not? So let's go and see how that goes. Right. The first one we have here is you get a free Xbox One and it has backward compatibility. Okay. 95% of the gaming community hates and shuns you for life. Does that mean, is that a misspelling? The gaming community, is that what we're saying? Or is it they gaming community, as in their gaming community, so the Xbox gaming community? Well, this seems a bit silly, really, because I could just go and get one if I wanted one, but I'm not a modern gamer anymore. I've fallen out of that, so I'm going to say I'm not going to press the button on this one because I don't see a point in alienating 95% of the community just to get something free when I could go and get it myself. So I'm going to say I will not press. And I'm going to say it's a bad one because, yeah, there's no point. Okay. You will be awesome and sweet, but you will be ugly. Isn't that my life now? Nice is better than pretty. Because, let's face it, guys, beauty fades, but nice is forever. So I am going to say I will press the button on that one because being awesome and sweet is much better than being pretty. It's neither a good or bad question, but I'll say good. Okay. You can walk through walls, disappear, and fly, but you're not much more unique than the other guys. Does that mean that they can also walk through walls, disappear, and fly? Because if so, that's great. Because if I press this button, we all gain superpowers. I mean, sure, it's going to completely destroy the world's economy and cause an awful lot more assassinations and violence because people will be just walk through walls. So you'll be able to walk into a bank. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? If you press this button, all of life will completely change forever and society will collapse, but we'll all have superpowers. When you put it like that, I don't think it's a good idea. Let's just not have superpowers. Yeah, it's a pretty good question. It makes you think. Okay, you own Willy Wonka's chocolate factory, but every day will end in one of the four ways as all the kids except Charlie. Right, so if I own the chocolate factory, but every day something bad, is it going to happen to me? Because I don't like that idea. I mean, I'm not, I'm not keen on owning a chocolate factory already. I have a thing where I'm trying to avoid sugary sweets and snacks because I kind of want to lose a bit of this weight. So I'm going to say that's probably not a lot of good temptation there. And if something bad's going to happen to me the same way that happens to the kids, Charlie and Chocolate Factory, that's not a good thing either. So I'm not going to press that button. It seems like too much of a risk. It's alright, I suppose. Okay. You will live in the magic world of Harry Potter, but all the Mudbloods die. Well, I don't want to kill people. And sure, it might be nice to spend a bit of time in a weird magical world, but then you remember what's actually in the magical world of Harry Potter, where people's lives can essentially be seen before they have them in the form of prophecies, and there was a horrible monster who came back from the dead, and the school that everyone goes to has a tree in it that can kill you. Yeah, this doesn't sound like a good thing. Let's leave all the Mudbloods alive and not kill them. I'll say it's a good question. Okay, you are transported through time and space to the Wizarding World in 1997, but you will die of non-magical and non-dramatic causes before the Battle of Hogwarts. Right, so I get to go to Harry Potter and have all of the problems we just talked about, where there's a tree that can kill you and monsters lurk everywhere and there's a horrible monster coming back from the dead. Literally, there's a horrible monster at this time coming back from the dead because the Battle of Hogwarts is going to happen. And I'm going to die? No, I will not press that button. That's a bad question. Okay, you can have sex with everyone you want, but you lose 1 millimeter of your... Yeah. Okay, if I can have sex with everyone I want, but I lose 1 millimeter of my penis every time... Oh, here's the thing. I don't have one, and I don't care. I don't care about sex. I don't want a penis, and I don't want to lose millimeters off a non-existent penis that I don't have. So I will not. Because here's the thing. Kids who are writing these, sex isn't everything. That's a bad question. Okay, you can buy whatever you want, but your friend will die. I can buy whatever I want now anyway, because that's how it works. If I can't afford it right now, I can just save up and then get it. I'd rather have my friends alive. I will not press that button. That is a bad, bad question. Here's the thing. You can experience the feeling of an orgasm whenever you want, but you can't have sex. Guys, it's called masturbation. You can do that now. I will not press that. No point. Bad question. Okay, the person you hate the most will no longer exist, but the person you love the most will no longer exist. So basically, if I press this button, 2 people die. There is no moral choice here. If I press this button, 2 people die. That's all it is. There's no way I'm pressing a button like that. Why would you do that? Who do you hate so much that you're willing to sacrifice the person you love the most? Because I'll tell you now, there is no one that should engender that level of hatred from you. That's a bad, bad question. I will not press that button. Right. You bring a dead loved one back to life the age they died, and it'll be like they were never gone. But you must sacrifice another loved one to do so, and no one will remember them but... No! Guys, these are bad questions. Why would you bring back someone that you loved? I'm assuming that this person is supposed to have died young, because otherwise you're bringing back to life a very old person who died of old age, and you're sacrificing someone else to do it. There is no good that comes from this. The person who you bring back to life will not be happy if they find out that you sacrificed someone else to give them a few more years of life. This is a bad, bad question. I will not press that button. Bad question. Okay, you get to meet your favourite musician, but you haven't showered in a week and aren't wearing any pants. Okay, my favourite musicians are heavy metal and classical, neither of which is generally thought of as smelling all that good, and they'll probably be used to sweaty fans anyway. The issue there is that I'm not wearing any pants. Now, is this an American thing or a British thing? Because if I'm not wearing any underwear but I've still got my trousers on, as in British pants, then that's fine because who's going to know? But if it's an American thing and I'm not wearing any pants, am I wearing a skirt instead? That's the thing. I'm going to say I'm going to get to meet my favourite musician, and I'll apologise for the smell by saying I had to run this way all the way in the bad weather, and I apologise that I'm still wearing my gym skirt or something like that. I don't know. I'm going to press the button. I'll risk it. They're musicians. They've seen worse. Pretty good question. Let's go. Okay. You can find anything you lose instantly, but you lose something. Well, you can find it then, can't you? What is the problem? It's like, where's my car? Oh, there it is. But now I've lost my hat. Well, there it is. But now I've lost a piece of paper that I don't really need. What? Where's the downside? You can always find something you've lost, but you keep losing other things. Well, that's life. I put things down now and I can't remember where I've put them. This is one of those things that happens in life. If I have the ability to summon things at will, which seems to be what this is, what's the downside here? So I lose it, but I get it back? Yeah, I'll go for that. I'll press that button. Oh my goodness. No one in the world can get cancer ever, but all your family dies. Right, so what we've got here is a question of, are you willing to sacrifice your entire family to rid the world of cancer? Let's play this from a numbers game. A few people here for everyone there. There's no question about it. I will press that button. And I apologise to my family who will be saying, well, why would you do that? Let's face it, my family dies of cancer anyway. Let's rid the world of cancer. Okay, you become the world's most powerful supervillain, but you can never kill your superhero rival. So I get to be the bad guy, and I can never win. Where is the upside to this question? I'm not going to press the button to be a bad guy. No thanks. Bad question. Okay, you become famous and loved by everyone, but your family hates you a lot. Okay, so I'm not getting loved by everyone? If I'm loved by everyone, I can't be hated by my family. This is a badly worded question, so I'm not going to press the button. It's a badly worded question. Okay. You get paid $1 million each time you inhale, but each time you exhale, 10 random people die. So basically, would you like to kill 10 random people every time you breathe out, but you'll get money for it? No, I'm not going to do that. Money is not everything. So I'm going to have 10 people live every time I exhale rather than get some money. I will not press that button. That's a bad question. Okay, you will be able to apply cartoon physics at will. I like the sound of this. But all cartoon-related injuries can harm you. So what are the cartoon-related injuries? Anvils falling on my head? That can hurt me. Being flattened by a car? That can hurt me. I'm not seeing how cartoon-related injuries... I'm not seeing how this works. Oh my goodness. I'm also finding that I obviously didn't have enough sleep last night. Let's have a look. Right. Apply cartoon physics at will, but cartoon-related... I'll press the button. I'll see what happens, because cartoon-related injuries already hurt you. Surely. That's an alright question. Okay. You can have anything you want for an hour, but you can never access, obtain, or just it again. What for... Right. Okay, here's the thing, children who are writing these questions. Proofread them first. Make sure what you're saying is actually what you want to say. You can never access, obtain, or just it again. Why would I have something for an hour knowing that I can never have it again. I don't understand. What would I have that was worth only an hour's time? I'm not going to press the button for that. That's just no. Bad question. Okay, in the next 6 months, the girl or boy of your dreams will fall in love with you. She already did. You will have a practically perfect relationship for the rest of your life. We're having a pretty good relationship now already. If you want kids, a suburban house, a family pet, any of the popular domestic trappings, those things will come to you exactly how you imagined. If you don't want those things, your partner won't want them either. Well, we're already on the same footing on that anyway, so I'm not seeing an upside to this question because I kind of have it already. But for fuck's sake, what? No, I will not press the button because that is just ridiculous. I will not. Bad question. You'll have unlimited riches. I'm still forgetting that last question. Like, who is this? Some edgelord thing? Is that what you're doing? Some child trying to be edgy? Grow up, for goodness sake. Okay, let's have a look at this next one. You will have unlimited riches, but you compulsively spend it on cosplays and anime. Okay, you have unlimited riches, but you compulsively spend on cosplays and anime merchandise instead of stuff you need. But I have unlimited riches, so it doesn't matter. There is no downside here. All you have to say is, right, my wife, in this case, will have access to my account. She will make sure we have what we need. I will just deal with this compulsive need to buy random tat. There is no downside here. If I have unlimited wealth, there is no downside. I can press that button without any compuncture. There you go. It's a silly downside. Yeah, here it is. There is no damn downside. Sorry, please explain the downside. What downside? I would do that anyway. If you have unlimited riches, compulsive spending shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, everyone's saying the same thing. It's a bad question. 39% of people didn't press the button, though. I'm thinking they don't like anime. Okay, you will meet the love of your life, marry, and live the happiest life you ever could. Already did. But she dies 10 years before you, and those 10 years are the loneliest you could ever imagine. I don't want to press a button that guarantees someone's going to die. And that's the thing. That's what this is asking. For me to be happy at the expense of their life. That's not an option I will take. So I'm not going to press that button. Bad question. You will find the love of your life, but you will live your life incredibly fat. Already happened. I'm already fat. I already have found the love of my life. There is no downside for me for this question. I will press the button. Okay, you will become the saviour of mankind, but machines take over the earth. Right, so if mankind has been saved, does it matter that machines have taken over the earth? This thing, machines are useful, and if they take over the earth, it depends on how I've saved. Have I saved mankind by making sure that the machines that have taken over are running the world in a wonderful way that turns it into a paradise? Because I'll press that button, that's no problem. I think the suggestion is that machines taking over the earth is a bad thing, but then again, I am the saviour of mankind, so where is the downside here? Because even in a bad situation, obviously, I am going to save mankind. So there is no downside here. I think we can all agree on that one. I will press that button. Okay, you can change the colour of your hair or the colour of your eyes at will, but they both have to be the same constantly. Right, I'm assuming that the hair has to match the eyes. Well, does it matter? I mean, I have brownish hair and brownish eyes. I mean, yeah, sure, my hair's weird and has weird coloured tints, and my eyes are hazel, but they're fairly match already, and there's no downside to that. So, yeah, sure, I'll press the button even though it's a silly question. Okay, you have godlike powers, but you will die at the age of 20. Well, I'm 35, so I'm already dead, but I would have godlike powers. Surely godlike powers include the ability to keep yourself alive, or to resurrect, or just give yourself immortality. Alright, I will have died at 20, but still be godlike. Yeah, sure, there's no problem there. Yeah, as one guy says, I'll stop myself aging at 18. Okay, you become the most well-known person on Earth, but anybody immediately knows if you are thinking about them sexually. I don't think about people sexually. I'm asexual. I have no sex drive whatsoever. So, yeah, have I become famous? There is no downside to that. Silly question, but yeah, sure, whatever. Okay, you have the perfect woman as your girlfriend/wife, but she will always be better than you at it. That's my life already. My wife is better than me at everything, so yeah, I will have a perfect wife who's better than me because that is my life already. Okay, you have wonderful top human skills, genius, super strong, etc. But nothing interesting will ever happen. What, to me or to everyone? Because here's the thing. You know that Chinese saying, may you live in interesting times? There's a reason that's a curse. Interesting times mean things are in upheaval. So if I can have amazing human skills, I could be a super genius, super strong, stuff like that, and nothing interesting will happen, as in there will be no disasters, there will be no terrorist attacks or anything like that. There is no downside to this question. So I will press that button and make the world happy, because I will use my super genius to make everyone happy. And then no bad things will happen because obviously nothing interesting is going to happen. So everyone can just go through their life content. I will press the button for that situation. Okay, let's take one more because I don't want to make this too long. What's our final one? Let's make it a good one. Come on, guys. Alright, here we are. Propose groundbreaking theories in science and physics. Physics is a science, guys. It's the science. But they will only become accepted and praised many centuries after your death. I don't care. Right. These theories will be groundbreaking. So obviously it's going to be paradigm shifting and improve the world no end, because that would be great. But it's going to happen after I've done it. Well, I don't care. If the world gets better, that's fine. I will press that button. There is not a problem with that one whatsoever. Let's make the world a better place by pressing this button. There we go. Oh, Siri's just beeping at me. Okay, no worries. That was what that beep was. Well, there we are. That's our final one. And it's interesting. I don't really know why people are going so mad for this thing, because to be honest with you, most of the questions are a bit daft. Although maybe I just got a bad set of questions. Maybe we'll do it again some other time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and back to the studio. So there you are. It's an interesting idea, but my biggest issue with it is most of the questions are clearly written by children, from the point of view of children, and coming at it as an adult, it's clearly not for me, you know. But if they want to have fun, then let them have fun. It's just not my thing. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling because the final thing I have today is quite a long gaming pickup video, and I think we should just get straight to it because there's some interesting stuff in there. Basically, I'm trying to complete collections with this one, and I did a fair amount of work on that. So let's have a look. Hello and welcome to another set of pickups, and I'm going to start with something interesting today. Pick this up from CEX. It's an official McLaren force feedback filled set of pedals, a gear stick and a steering wheel all together. I thought it was a PlayStation 2 accessory, and I paid £8 for it because I want to be able to drive on my driving games. Turns out it's PlayStation 1, and they've mislabeled it, but I think I'm going to keep it anyway because I've got a couple of PlayStation 1 racing games. I've got Gran Turismo 1 coming from eBay, which I picked up for a really good price, so I'm really happy with that, and I'm going to enjoy that when it gets here. It's brilliant, this thing. I tried it out, and on the things that I've got that it does work on, Wipeout being one of them, it's really good fun because when you press the accelerator, it vibrates. It feels like you're actually driving. So I'm really, really happy with this thing. I mean, it's in brilliant condition. Look at it. Wonderful. I don't think it's been used that much. The gear stick and everything's great, and you can pull on the gear stick and that works, and push it down, and it's really good fun. But this thing is so responsive, and it's got a nice grip on it. I love it. It's just, oh. It also came with a box that hopefully you're able to see now, because I did take a quick view of that, but I haven't got it with me because it's over there on a shelf, and it's battered a bit, but it's in good condition. It's got all the bits inside, it's still there, so I'm really, really happy with that one. But I love this thing. And when I opened it up, and it was like love at first sight. It's a wonderful piece of equipment. So I'm going to try and put that out the way carefully so we can get on with the rest of the pickups. It's quite heavy as well. All of the rumbly stuff and the force feedback and all that, it's adding a fair amount of weight to it. So I'll just put that carefully down out of the way while we move on to the rest of the pickups. Now, the rest is it's mostly a case of trying to complete some sets. So there's a lot of the same things that I'm going to show you. But the first thing I want to show you is the fact that Argos still have some PlayStation 2 games for sale. And only 4 of them, but I picked up 3 because one of them actually was slightly cheaper at CEX. So I'll be picking it up from there. But of the ones I got, I'm really, really happy because the first one completes the Shadow Hearts set. Shadow Hearts from the New World, which is in really, really good condition. Because it is, I just bought it brand new. But the one thing I have to say about late era PlayStation 2 games is that the cases are really, really flexible. It feels like they're made of a far lower quality plastic, so I'm going to expect that these are going to be difficult to keep in good condition. But the other 2 games that I got, let's show you quickly those. Shin Megami Tensei, Digital Devil Saga, there, very, very nice. Digital Devil Saga 2 is the one that I didn't pick up because it's slightly cheaper on CEX. I'll pick it up at another date. And Shin Megami Tensei Lucifer's Call, the one with Dante from Devil May Cry in it. I love Devil May Cry, it's fun. But yeah, really, really good deal there. Between $7.99 and $8.99 each. So very good. If you get a chance, go and have a look, because it's well worth it. Getting them second hand can be difficult and they're a bit expensive sometimes. So let's move on to the things I've been picking up from CEX. I did another big haul from that, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to quickly complete the FIFA set, the NFL set and the Madden set. So I've got a load of those on the way. I think it's the NFL set I wasn't able to finish off because I didn't have one of the ones I needed, so I've got one missing from my NFL set. Not NFL, NHL. It's me thinking of Madden, that's why I've got the Madden set. I've got an NHL missing. So I'm going to show you these quickly because I don't want to spend too much time on what are essentially the same game with different things in them. Buzz the Mega Quiz. Buzz the Hollywood Quiz. Buzz the Pop Quiz. Buzz Monster Rumble. And Buzz Dino Den. The last 2 are Buzz Junior actually rather than Buzz. Really good games. They're good fun. They're good party games, the Buzz ones. So I'm really happy to have picked these up. Some have manuals, some don't, but all of the discs are in pretty good condition. And I'm very happy with that. Now the next one I've got is a one that completes a Star Trek set. It's Star Trek Conquest. And I was playing this earlier on, and it's really, really hard. Oh my goodness, I was trying to play it, and my goodness, the Klingons are overpowered. They just wiped out everyone else. It was ridiculous. Fun game though. I really enjoyed it. It takes some of the flying around shooting bits from which one is it? It's not Shattered Universe. It's the other one. I can't remember the name. But it takes some of the controls from that and adds a kind of risk game element. And it's really good fun actually. It's one of those where I think if you play it for hours on end, you're going to get bored. But for something to pick up and give it a try for an hour or so, it's actually good fun. Right, let's move on. NHL. We got 2 from the NHL so far. Like I said, I've got all of them coming except one, and I can't remember which one it is. I think it's like 2008. It only goes up to 2009 on PlayStation 2, so it's not a set that's really hard to get hold of. And most of them are quite cheap. So you don't have to put out a huge amount of expense just to finish this set off. So I'm going to show you what I've got now. NHL 2005, NHL 2007. This one, unfortunately, is missing the manual, if I remember correctly. Yeah, missing the manual, but really good quality case and really good quality disc. Same here, but this one actually has the manual in really good condition. So I was really happy with these. I've been playing 2002 every night because I love the NHL games. And my team, the St. Louis Blues, they're doing quite well because I'm getting used to how to play it now. They're winning most of their games. These two, however, I tried these and you've got to reconfigure the controls because they've done an annoying thing. Yes, they've added some improvements to the game and tweaked a few things here and there. And it's nice to see a bit of a graphical upheaval and a bit of an upheaval to the quality of the crowd because on NHL 2002, sometimes they look a bit 2D. And that's all nice, but they moved the controls around and now I have to fiddle with it. It's really annoying. So yeah, if you're used to the earlier ones, the later ones have different control sets and vice versa. But nice to have them, and I'll be playing them to try and get used to them a bit later. Now let's move on to an extra one. We have here another iToy edition. This isn't an official iToy, it's the Disney one, Disney Move. Pretty good. Runs pretty well. It's got no manual though, but it does have a catalogue. So, what is it with people and losing manuals? Just leave them in the box. Ridiculous. So I'm not going to dwell on that because it's a standard iToy minigame thing. So let's move on quickly. And we've got an addition to the Madden set now with Madden NFL 8. Really good condition case. Really happy with that. And everything's in it. Good quality manual. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's hardly been read. And the disc is in very good condition too. So, really happy with that. Got the other ones, like I said, I got them on the way. So, that set will be completed soon. And now we've got 3 final ones, which add to the FIFA set. We have FIFA World Cup 2002, FIFA 11, and FIFA 13. Now this one's damaged. I was really annoyed because this one's quite expensive compared to the rest of the stuff we've got here. Damaged case, really low quality condition, late generation case with no manual. And the disc is in pretty good condition with a few scratches here and there. I was a bit annoyed with that. I'm considering ordering another one and hoping I get a manual because I'm annoyed that you pay like £8 for a late edition game and it's like, where's the manual, man? That does annoy me when you're paying that much out for second hand and then not getting anything. FIFA 11, however, yeah, it's still the same low quality case, but it does have the manual and the disc is in great condition, so at least there's that. And the FIFA World Cup 2002, I'm pretty sure there's no manual, but a much higher condition case. It's one of those things, the late PlayStation 2 cases are not good. They're awful. Anyway, that's all I've got for the moment. I'm expecting a fair amount of other stuff because, like I said, I did a big order with them. So I'm still actually waiting on a couple of things from the previous order that I talked about last week. So the collection is coming together really well. The trick is to bulk out on the really cheap stuff to get all of the stuff that you can get as soon as possible. And then start working on the rest. That's what I've been doing and it's coming together quite well now. So I'm really happy with that. Anyway, that's really all we've got time for. So thanks very much and I'll see you later. So there you are. Like I say, it's completing some collections. I'm getting close to about 18.5–19% of the total of released PS2 games for the PAL regions now. So that's quite good. I'm actually quite happy with that. But yeah, it's been a long one, so I'm just going to stop rambling and let you go. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you did like this. And if you did, remember to click the like button, share it with your friends so that they can see what's been going on too. And do subscribe for future videos because there will be more in the future. But until next time, I've been Zoe Kirk-Robinson. You've been watching the Zog on ZJKR. And I'll see you next time.